Hey guys, today we are going to go over how to send referrals for buyers and sellers. I'll show you exactly how we do it, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. That way everyone can see what I do. Okay, so we are on my screen now. So we have a form here called Austin James Referral Page, and then one is labeled buyers, the other one is labeled sellers. This one is labeled buyers here. Really, it just says who we are. We got Austin James Real Estate and Austin James Realty, referral information. Then we have a receiving office and sending office. So obviously here we are the sending office. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill out from agent Austin Frangoules, firm name Austin James Realty LLC, our address, city, state, zip, and then our business phone number, which is just my cell phone. From there, whoever the receiving office is. So once you decide to find an agent, you're going to go ahead and fill in their name and then their firm and really everything else, and probably their email address and cell phone. But everything else, have them fill in. That way, when you're sending it to them, they put in the correct information. Here, sometimes I either X this off or I just delete this entire thing. So all you have to do is delete, and I can go ahead. Ooh, I don't want to send one. And delete everything, but completely up to you on that. I just keep the X there because it's already there. Super easy to just avoid as well. Then we have buyers information. So for buyers here, I had Maddie and Stephen McWilliams, and then I put down their email, their cell phone. Sometimes I'll put down all the information here. I never really put in this info, but really I go ahead and tell the other person who they are. In this instance, these are friends of mine. They live in Italy right now, and they're in the military, and they're being transferred to, I think it's Pennsylvania, somewhere like that. So how I found that agent, actually before I get in there, then at the very bottom here, we agree to send how much of the gross commission. A lot of the times I tell my people, hey, try and start at 35%, and then work your way down to 30%, if anything, 25%. So if you can at least get 30% on the referral, that is solid. I mean, shoot, on a $10,000 deal on 30%, you're getting $3,000 for literally just filling out this form and making the connection. So it's pure gold on that way. Now, the way I find these agents, and I'll go ahead. Believe it or not, I use Zillow, which is kind of crazy, and I actually use another thing, and I'll show you here. I don't go on it too often anymore, but I used to. I joined a Facebook group where we all put ourselves on an agent referral map. So here I can actually scroll through the map and see where all these people are. So say I'm looking for someone, let's just say in South Dakota, and just so happens I'm looking for this area. Well, boom, I've got a person right here, and then I know who to reach out to. And I've actually done this about twice. It's pretty cool. I usually send about 3 to 4 referrals a year, generally making somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000 a year just off referrals. So that's why this is super key on know how to do it, because if you can make 10K a year just sending referrals, it's amazing. The other way to do it is you go to Zillow and then you click on Agent Finder. From here, you type in a location, a name, anything. So just say we're looking for, we'll just go ahead and put Miami just because that's easy, and I'll click on Miami. Here we have featured agents. These are the people who are basically paying the most money to be on Zillow's page. Don't go for those people. Generally, I'm looking at people who actually sell quite a bit. So like for instance, this girl, I don't even know how to say her name. She has 252 local reviews, 59 recent sales, 10 listings. That means with those recent sales are within the last year. These people here, this is a team, they have 118 sales. This guy here has 34. So something that I love doing is clicking on them and then being able to read their reviews, make sure they're legit. This girl here, what I can see as well is it's not just her of the 106 sales in the last 12 months. She actually has a team of people here. So that would explain why she's got that. So they've got good processes in mind. So here with this team, if I was going to send over a listing, sure, she'd be great. For a buyer, I'm kind of looking for someone more specific. Just say I'm looking for one person that is not a team, that can dedicate their whole dedication to them. Looks like this guy doesn't have a team, but he has 153 sales. But now I can see he is the lead of a real estate group here. So that would make sense as well. So really, this is how I go ahead and find them. Let me just click on a random person here. I'll go ahead and click on Seth. I can see he has 25 sales in the last 12 months, all in this Miami section. I can zoom in and see where all his sales were. So if they truly are in Miami, which they are, I can scroll down here and see his active listings. So he's got 15 active listings, which is pretty good. You can see a lot of them are rentals. And then I can see his past sales. He's got 304 past sales. So he's truly crushing. He's been in the business for a while. He knows what he's doing. And then I can go down and read all his reviews. Just say I like this guy. You know, he's a good person. I can actually click on the contact us button and then be able to send him a contact us on here. Or I should be able to give him a phone call. Yep. So here's his phone number. You know, I can go ahead and give him a call. And then really the way I bring it up, I say, hey, Seth, my name is Austin Frangoules. I'm a realtor here in Virginia Beach. I have a client who's looking at Miami, and I was looking for an agent down there. Saw that you do very well. You've got great reviews, and I'd love to send them your way. Are you okay with the 35% referral fee? You know, in this instance, he'll probably say, could you do 25? And I'll say, how about 30? And we'll say, great, 30 it is. And then what I do is I go and send him this form that we created. So I send him this form, and then I don't fill out my buyer's info just yet. You know, I'll put their name, but not their email and cell. And I'll say, hey, Seth, could you go ahead and then have you and your broker sign this? So they would sign this, and then their broker would sign this. Once you give it back signed, I'll go ahead and put down all their info, tell you everything they're looking for, and then we'll be good to go. And then what I would do is I would go to my buyer in this instance and say, hey, I've got a colleague down in Miami that is happy to help you. His name is Seth, and when is a good time that he can call you? So I can make that connection. And let's just say Maddie and Steven were looking to buy in October. You know, they would have to get the ball rolling pretty quick. So I would tell Seth, hey, look, they're trying to move into a place by October. They're going to have to get started immediately. Please reach out to them at this time when the buyer told me. And then let's make sure that you guys get connected, get rolling, get going. And then I'll just follow up with the process. Once they've got a house, you know, say how's the whole process going? And then most likely we're gonna have to send them a W-9 of our brokerage as well. So all you have to do is ask Lily, and she'll go ahead and write up that W-9 and then give it to you, and then you just give it to them, and then that is how their brokerage will pay us. So the brokerage will go ahead and send us a check for the referral, the 30%, whatever it is, and then at that point, we get that check, and then we can pay you your share. So really, that's how you do referrals. The same process is on the listing side. There was one of my very first ones was my girlfriend's dad was looking to buy a house, or not looking to buy a house. Her grandpa just died in Wyoming. So her dad, who was going to be selling it, needed a realtor. And so I was like, hey, look, I'll be able to connect you guys. I found an agent in Wyoming, someone that does really well. The house ended up selling for $440, and I ended up getting like a $3,000 to $4,000 check. At this time, I was only 21, super hyped. So I went to my girlfriend. I was like, hey, look, money we just got. Let's go to California. We're going to go hang out there for a week because of this referral money. So it's always cool to play money, and I always try and use it as gifts or just play money like I was talking about, because really I did absolutely no work. And if you're a referral agent, you can do this exact same thing while you have a full-time job. You know, you can be out traveling the world and then still make these connections and still make money off of it. So it's truly an amazing thing to do. I hope everyone does this. And if you ever need help with it, please always feel free to reach out, because super easy, very quick. And all you have to do is really stay on top of it, make that connection, and then money will come your way. So if you guys ever need anything, always feel free to reach out. Take care, guys.